Welcome to this new Box to Battle series. This one's going to feature the Trollbloods from the Privateer Press game Hordes. I've been toying with the idea of going and trying the War Machine Hordes universe, and over the probably last year or so, I've been picking up some Signar pieces here and there, and then I walked into my local gaming store and got shown Captain Gunbjorn, the Warlock, with the really awesome looking bazooka gun. And that really sort of swayed me to look at the Hordes game as well with the Trollbloods. So I've been picking up pieces here and there, and I really hadn't had the inspiration to give them the time that they needed. So when I was down at MiniWargaming last in July, I get with my game against Matt, I had talked to Dave afterwards, and we agreed that we should have a game of War Machine Hordes. And so I have basically arranged a game for August 27th. So I have just under, as of the day this recording, I have just under 4 weeks to put together a 25-point list. Now I've been buying stuff not based on tactics, but based on what I thought looked good, and reading a little bit into the faction itself. So at this point, I've got as you can see, I've got the main starter box. I went with the metal one just because I like the weight and feel of the metal. I know some people argue that they're harder to put together, but quite frankly, I like when you're moving around big trolls. I think they should be a larger or heavier size. So I've primed a lot of this stuff. I've got the unboxing video already filmed. This is just sort of my intro to it. I've also done some test painting. So this is the one I've done for the Impaler, and I'll go through and I'll do some painting tutorial videos as well, just so everyone can see how I got these results. Picked up a few things like the Krell Warriors. So I've again just primed it, and there's the box for it as well. And I've picked up the Dire Troll box, which gives you the option to build it either as a Blitzer, Bomber, or Mauler. I'm not sure which one will go with that. And I've also picked up a few solos. So I picked up the Fell Caller and the Scone Scribe Chronicle, I believe, or I'm not sure. I'll have to look that one up. So basically, this series is going to look at everything that I need to get ready for a game against Dave on the 27th. And any seasoned Trollblood or Horde players want to share, or War Machine players, Crix players, want to share about playing Crix with Trollbloods, would be muchly appreciated. So we'll end this here. We'll get into the unboxing, and we'll follow the series as it continues. So I'm going to start off by looking at the Trollblood starter box. Now I opted for the metal box. Actually, it was the only one they had at the store I went to. But there is a new plastic box available. I don't think the artwork on the front looks nearly as nice, but I decided to go with the metal because I like the heavy weight of the metal with this size of model. Although when I've cleaned up the chip paint and had to reassemble it a couple times, I'm sure I will disagree with that. But for now, I'm happy with my choice. Not a fan of the artwork on the inside having the Scorn guy beating up on the troll. So as with all starter boxes, it comes with the basic rule set. Now these are available for download off the Privateer Press site, so I'll put a link below in case you want to check them out. And the nice thing is it includes all the cards for all the 4 box sets. So if you ever wanted to just do a proxy game, you can definitely give it a try. That's actually my first few games of War Machine were proxied. So with any War Machine Horde product you get the rule cards, which give you everything you need to know. And then they come in these handy little plastic cases. And what I'll do is I'll take a look first at the Impaler. So you get 2 Impalers. This is a light War Beast, and it's pretty much the same kit twice, much like the old GW metal where you got pretty much the same thing. So I mean, in this case, you usually aren't going to have much more than 1 or 2 of these guys in the relatively smaller list, so it's not a big issue. The one I did for the demo, or my paint test, assembled really easily. I didn't have to pin anything. I've read a lot saying where people are doing a lot of pinning, but I found that I was able to get away with it. Now, whether I was just lucky or I'm going to pay for it afterwards, we'll wait and see. But the level of detail on this is quite nice. Both have the same head, but it's the same style of head as the Axer in the next part. So I just swapped one of the Axer head for one of the Trollblood heads. Or sorry, for one of the Impaler heads. So here's the Axer. He's a bit bigger, a little bit heavier armed. And then I think he was like 5 or 6 pieces there. And then you've got the Warcaster, Madrick, which the level, again, I don't mean to keep going on about, but the level of detail in these kits I was really impressed with. I really quite enjoyed them, and they're going to be fun to paint. Again, the Axer's hands on the piece was a bit of a challenge when I was assembling it, but got there. And the other ones, like Madrick, was dead simple to put together. Everything aligned really nicely and didn't have a lot of flash to cut off, and the level of detail in there was just fantastic. Gonna have a lot of fun painting these. And now we're on to the Krell Warriors. So this is one of the troops in the series. So it comes in a box of 6. The rules say you can actually have up to 10. To get the extra 4 warriors, you just have to pick up a couple blisters with 2 each in there. So same packaging. Get your card, rule card, which has everything you need to know to play them. I sorted everything out so it looked really good on camera. So you've got the 6 torsos, the different arms, and then the hand weapons and shields. And I've laid them all out here rather than take them out, so you can see. Get 2 each of the different torsos, plus 1 captain and 1 extra unique one. And then you've got the captain's weapons or commander's weapons to the far right there. And then you've got the different. You've got a choice of hammers or swords, so they mix it up. And again, the level of detail, the robes on here. I'm hoping to do a plaid pattern like they show in the rulebook. I'm going to do it as a red. I'm going to do it actually the Fraser clan, because that's from my descendants. I figured, you know what, might as well have some fun with it. May not do it right away, and I may find out that I'm not nearly as good as I think I might be, but I figured it'd be fun to try. And again, there's a little bit of flashing. I found there was a little bit more flashing on these ones. These took a little bit more effort, but I was able to get through it fairly, and just in an evening, getting them out with a file and an X-Acto knife. And again, there's a little bit more there, but a little miscast, but nothing that a good like 2-3 minutes with a file can't fix. And then there's the head. You got 3 different types of heads, sort of mixed up between the 5 guys that you have. So you had 1 head and 1 extra shield left over. Thanks for watching episode 1. If you liked the video, make sure you click on like, and if you want to see more, please click on subscribe. Also, any Trollblood players out there, feel free to comment below with advice, tactics, tips. It's a little bit dangerous when you pick an army based on how you think it looks, as opposed to knowing any of the tactics or any of the advantages over disadvantages models have. So any kind of pointers that way would be appreciated. And we'll continue this with a painting video next. I'll go through the steps I did for painting my Impaler, and then we'll take it from there. Thanks again for watching. Talk soon.